Hi there, I'm Amy Sayer. I've previously been a senior leader and mental health lead in a secondary school, and this role led me to write my book, Supporting Staff Mental Health in Your School, because I just felt there was a need for staff mental health to be considered alongside all the interventions that we were putting into place for students. As a result of that, I'm now a freelance mental health trainer, an associate for diverse educators. I also am a fellow of the Chartered College of Teaching and provide ITT wellbeing support and coaching. I do the DEIB work in schools because I think it's really important that staff mental health is at the heart of any whole school approach to mental health. So, having lived experience of struggling with mental health and having provided support for different members of staff during my career, I've come to understand, how important it is that those conversations are had in the schools and that leaders understand how to have those conversations in the best way. Also, the reasonable adjustments that can be put in place to support colleagues when they're struggling with mental health, but also how schools can kind of reduce any kind of embarrassment or shame around colleagues needing that support, because working in schools can be really, really tricky. And there are going to be different things that happen that might mean that you have a period of mental ill health, but it doesn't mean that it has to be the end of your career. And I think a lot of the work that I do today is around just giving schools some really practical ideas about what they can offer colleagues to help them continue their career. So I frame my training around the idea that there has to be a safe and inclusive culture around staff mental health in schools, so that staff feel that they can come to ask for support when it's needed, that they haven't got to be like ashamed or embarrassed or ask for things that they're not quite sure whether it's a possibility in their setting. So the training that I provide basically gives schools some clear guidance about what they can do to support staff mental health in the best way. So the impact of my work has kind of had different aspects to it. Schools have managed to change the culture around staff mental health in terms of, role modeling good mental health habits from the leaders, from people feeling more confident, having conversations when they need help, and from line managers feeling confident offering help to their colleagues if they notice that they might be struggling. I've also supported schools to create policies around staff mental health, and particularly with certain groups. So there might be policies that have been created around colleagues that are going through the menopause, for example. But all of the work that I do today is about changing the culture around mental health so that if staff need support, hopefully they won't feel ashamed or embarrassed in asking for it.